All right, guys. So one more time, we're recording multiple streams of income webinar, the number 2. And we're going to be talking about several different businesses. We have 4 amazing high flyers here today that would like to share with you guys how you can earn more money. We have Ensign, who is going to talk about Shopify Shop. We have Marion, who will talk about Forever Living Company. We have Bartek, who is going to talk about cryptocurrencies. And then finally, Ian, who will share about Amazon. So Ensign, first of all, I'd love to ask you, Ensign is coming from Zimbabwe and he's running a Shopify shop very successfully. I'd love you to tell us a few words about what Shopify is and why you think it's good and who it could benefit. Why should people get involved in this?
Okay, thank you very much, Eva.
Great.
Okay, what I can say about Shopify as a platform, it's a platform that gives you freedom. Mm-hmm. It's a platform that you can operate from anywhere in the world. Like at the moment, I'm in Afghanistan and I'm running Shopify stores. So the benefit of Shopify is you can run your own things from anywhere in the world. And the thing is, you don't need a warehouse, you don't need inventory. All you just need is signing up for a store. You just put your products. Then for us, what we do what's called drop shipping. Then we have sites that we source our products. Then we put them on our store. So when our customers buy these products, we just contact the suppliers. Then they ship to the client. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, we don't own anything. What we just own is a platform, right? So that's the good thing. And like, you don't have inventory. You're not worried about, oh, maybe my stock, I have dead stock that is not being used or whatever it is. The thing is, you get money when your product is bought, right? Mm-hmm. So in terms of losses and everything is kind of minimal. That's why I like Shopify. And as we can also see with our results right now, they are skyrocketing. And we just hit a milestone last month. We had a total of 11,000 in revenue only, right? So that's from like 2 stores that we're concentrating on, and we want to increase our stores as well. So we have managed to open other stores. So at the moment, we are looking at about 4 stores. So for this month, I think what we end last month is what we have now for these past 10 days. This is what we got now. Brilliant. For this past day. So I think for this month we are looking at an average of about 30 to 40,000. That's our expectation. And the funny part of it, you see, I'm right here. I'm running it on my laptop. Everything, I don't have stock. I don't have everything. I'm just running it on my laptop here in Afghanistan, selling my items worldwide, all over the world. That's the beauty of Shopify.
Love it. Love it. And I just wanted to mention as well that what you did, apart from using thinking into results to plant the results in your mind, right? You also used the mentorship of, can you remind me the name of this gentleman that is teaching Shopify? What is
Adrian Morrison.
Adrian Morrison, yes. So Bob recommends a couple of people that teach both Shopify and Amazon. So actually you did a mentorship of Adrian Morrison. And so basically that mentorship, I don't know how much you invested in that. Was that 3,500 or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so you started with that, which is not a huge investment. And basically Adrian is walking you step by step in terms of how
it was 1,500.
Yeah. For what was it? Anyway, 3,500, something like that, dollars.
It's okay. Yeah.
We will find out exactly from Ensign, maybe. So Ensign, you're back. What was the cost? No, I think that's it.
$2,500.
$2,500 was it? Okay, so that's not too bad at all. And so the beauty about Shopify Shop is that it doesn't require you to buy stock, right? So of course, that is also nice in the sense that you're not spending that much money, right? You're only basically earning from the items that are sold, and the items are being distributed between the supplier and the buyer. So you're not holding stock. Very good. Thank you so much. And I will be, and this is really great, Ensign, and I appreciate your time. So just one last question. How long did it take you to set up the shops, to actually follow the instructions? And how long did it take you to start seeing some results? Now, I know, of course, you worked with Thinking into Results on the paradigm shift. And how long did it take you to start selling?
Okay, for setting up the shop, when we were doing the lessons, it took about a month, because we were doing live webinars and everything. So setting up was like a month. So I can say within the first month we started having sales, but because of Thinking into Results, what we had learned in Thinking into Results, and through the mentorship of Adrian, we did not give up like on our stores. But for the skyrocketing of results, I can say it took us about 3 to 4 months.
Okay, great. Right. Just to give people a time frame, it's not a quick fix. It's not 5 minutes. None of this is 5 minutes, right? Every single one of you is putting in the work and putting in the time, but it's so worth it. So congratulations, Ensign, and thank you so much for sharing this.
Thank you, Eva.
So next up we have Marion Fitzgerald. Marion is one of the top performers of Forever Living. Forever Living, well, she's going to tell us what it is. I personally use Forever Living supplements and I'm loving them. They keep me really energized. So Marion, would you like to share with us what Forever Living is, what sort of products you guys have, why do you love it, and who do you think that would be beneficial for?
Hi, thank you, Eva, thank you. Good morning, everybody. My name's Marion Fitzgerald, and I came across this company going back 24 years ago. And the reason I joined Forever was I was at a crossroads in my life, I suppose. I had 2 small kids, demanding job, the company I was with for over 20 years, and I was looking for change. I just wanted something that I could do, work around my kids, and have time for them. That's really what I was looking for. Very well paid, but didn't have that quality time. I'm pretty stressed out and also feeling very guilty because I wasn't there for my kids. So I was introduced to this company Forever, and it took off for me fairly quick. And the main reason was because I put the effort in and I really went to work straight away. So what do? We work under this company called Forever Living Products. The company is a company that's going almost 40 years. It's in 158 different countries. So that means it gives you a license to work the business in all these countries. But also on top of that, we work alongside a company that have a product, all our products have a money back guarantee. And the beauty about it is they are consumable products that people use in their home every single day. I've been using all the products myself, and I just find that the results people get from using them, that they just keep coming back and back. Products that people use in their home every day. So why did I get involved in this company? I suppose the main reason that attracted me to Forever was the fact that I could work for myself. I didn't have overhead staff, insurance, and I work alongside all people from all walks of life. People maybe that stay-at-home moms, people in the sports end, people that are saving for the retirement, people who want to educate their kids, people that are fed up with the rat race, really. That's really from all walks of life. We give training, the training is provided, and as you know right now, the market in the health and wellness is booming right now. So what I do is I provide first-class training, coaching to people from all over the world. And, there's lots and lots of people that might look for an extra 350. That's all they want. And that's very, very easy to achieve. That could be just looking after 20 customers. And then there's other people that might want to build a business of maybe 1,000 extra plus. So that could maybe go towards a mortgage or save for a mortgage. So that's another area. And then the big area is what we talk about 3 to 5 years is where people come in and they build and develop teams within the business. So that's an offer within Forever, and I just love it. And
wonderful.
I'm really blessed that I'm doing this for the last 24 years, and I love helping people to achieve their goals in life. That's
wonderful. Thank you so much, Marion. And so basically Forever Living is health supplements, and I personally was recommended Forever Living by Helen, one of my clients, when I was like, Helen, why do I get sick all the time? Right? Like I don't want to get sick anymore. And she said, I've been taking these supplements and they just basically keep me healthy. So just to give you an idea, it's really, really good quality product. So if anybody resonates with health supplements, definitely Forever Living is something to look at. And a lot of people that are working with you are actually women, I found, right? And especially women that are
and
mothers.
A lot of guys come in and they can see the potential.
Brilliant.
A lot of top leaders are men within the company.
Oh yeah, okay. So you have a mixed company. Okay.
Are a lot of them are men, but it's you know, it's all walks of life. We've teachers, we've nurses, we've all professions that support. You know, people are fed up maybe going off to work early in the morning and they're not seeing their family and they're looking for a change. So that's what Forever offers you, an opportunity to have the dreams and I've traveled the world with the company. If you like traveling and like big checks, that's what our company offers.
Brilliant, brilliant. And, you know, there is an opportunity to earn extra cash, but there's also opportunity to develop a huge business where, you know, you have team and you have sales and you can earn six-figure income with this, right? It's not.
The fact that the company provide the training. When I joined all those years, in the back of my mind was, God, I'll never be able to do this.
Yeah.
But what the company provides, you know, your confidence will grow the more times a big thing in the business is we need to talk to people about what we do. And a lot of people will get involved in business and maybe they think it's going, oh God, how's it going to work for me? All we do in Forever from the day I joined is just make people aware of what I'm doing. And everybody's interested either in a healthier lifestyle or earn an extra income.
Yeah, true. Very good. Thank you so much, Marion. This is really wonderful. And BadTech cryptocurrencies, very unfamiliar area for me, but tell us something about that. What is it? Who could get involved? Why is it so cool? Yeah.
Okay, great. So cryptocurrencies, well, it's hard actually to, you know, in just a few minutes tell you what cryptocurrencies are all about. But basically, for me, it's like a new way of money that's being created in the last few years, and it's booming at the moment. The thing about cryptocurrencies is that you can actually transfer money from wherever you want to whoever you want, and it happens, you know, very quick, and nobody has actually control over it. No central government. No big companies, no big banks, nobody has control over it. Only the users of the currency have the control over it, and it's very transparent. Every transaction is being recorded in a single cryptocurrency. Also, they can, you know, serve many other purposes, so I'm not going to focus on that. But basically, if you look at the Bitcoin price, say for this year, at the beginning it was $600, and it soared to nearly $8,000 last week. So it multiplied 13 times since the beginning of the year. And there are many other cryptocurrencies in the world. There's nearly 2,000 cryptocurrencies at the moment who can be tradable on stock exchanges. And basically what I do, I've started up a club in Dublin where I share information about cryptocurrencies when we meet up and talk about what can be done, how can you make money, and basically, you know, how to avoid scam and cryptocurrencies. And also I'm working on a big project, educational project about trading, how to trade cryptocurrencies, and I'm actually in the middle of creating that educational program. And basically, how can you make money on cryptocurrencies, right? That's the first question. Well, first of all, you can just buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or many others, you know, just for long term, just to keep them, and then you can sell them, you know, for much more money. Second of all, you can actually trade cryptocurrencies, so you can buy and sell. This way, you have to spend a bit more time with it. You know, you don't have to spend all time with cryptocurrency trading every day, but say you can choose 1 or 2 hours a day, or you can make it a full-time job. Like that. And also what you can do, there is a completely passive source of income with cryptocurrencies. It's called mining. Basically, you can create your own cryptocurrency coins by buying a computer that's gonna basically do calculations, and within those calculations new cryptocurrency coins are being created, and you can then sell them into an exchange market. It's pretty much totally a passive income because you just buy it, you keep it in the company that looks after it, and that's it. You simply produce money. It's a money-making machine, pretty much.
Cool.
Because it works, takes power, takes time, and gives you back coins which you can actually sell. So you can also invest in this way. Like for me, it's a completely new way of how money is being, created, and how value is being created all over the world. And whole world is booming about cryptocurrencies, but not many people actually know what cryptocurrencies are.
Yeah.
What are the risks? Because there are many risks as well.
Mm-hmm.
And my goal was to pretty much teach people how can you make money without, having big losses or with, cutting down on your risks. And actually, cryptocurrencies for me, it's like coming back to the roots of why I came to Ireland. Because first of all, I came to Ireland because I wanted to be an analyst on stock exchange markets. And then I started doing other things in my life. But now it's like, the opportunity of cryptocurrency and the way this industry is booming and allowing you to make money instantly and nearly. It's helping me to give myself to others and teach them, educate them.
Brilliant.
To make money and how to cut down the risks. And pretty much when I was doing a program with you, Eva, my C-type goal was to make $1 million a year, helping other people to earn more. And that's what I'm doing at the moment. That's my thing at the moment. This way I'm helping people to make money, and I'm making money on the way.
That is brilliant.
That's it for me.
One thing that I wanted to say, so cryptocurrencies, there will be people watching this and they're like, what the heck is cryptocurrency, right? So cryptocurrency is online currency, right? That maybe you want to say like an explanation what it is, but for me, all I know is that it's an online currency, right?
Yeah. Yes, pretty much. It's an online currency. You can keep it in your wallet. You can, let's say, in the wallet. What I mean is like an electronic wallet. You can keep it in an electronic wallet. You can keep it in a physical wallet, which is like a USB stick, which is the safest way. And you can actually, many cryptocurrencies, you can actually keep on paper. Because there is, you have two keys to a cryptocurrency wallet. You have a public key and a private key, and with those two keys, you can actually get access to your cryptocurrencies. But if you lose those, you have no cryptocurrency. Like losing your money, you will never get them. So it's not the best.
It's better to keep them in computer. Very good.
So basically you can just keep them on your online. You can keep them on your computer. You can send them off to whoever you want, and that person gets it. And it's it's not being controlled by any central bank, by anybody. If somebody wants to hack Bitcoins, he'll have to hack the whole community. So like whole network of Bitcoin users, which is totally impossible. It's easier to actually shut down a bank than to hack Bitcoin. It's
very good. So this is an investment strategy. What sort of people do you think could be interested in this? Who is it good for?
It all depends what they want to do, how much time they want to get involved, and if they want to, what they want to learn about it. So as I said, there is a totally passive source of income, which is investing. Mining rigs and mining. So just buy a computer, a sophisticated computer. You put the place that looks after it, and that's it. You may want to, decide which coins you want to create and so on. But that's the most passive source of income. Also, you can buy coins for long term. I have some coins that I bought for long term, and I'm not trading them. I'm just keeping them. So it's like you just have to decide which ones you want, and then make a decision when you want to sell it. Maybe once every few months, maybe after a few years, just forget about it and leave it. And that's what many people did when they bought Bitcoin for $1. And it's like 8,000 at the moment, right? So and you can also trade. With trading, you can make money very actually fast, because it's like you're doing it on the daily movements, even on an hourly movements of currencies, on weekly movements. It all depends, right? And that's what I'm going to teach in my educational program: how to actually trade cryptocurrencies and how to make money on it, reducing the actual risk. The risk is there. The risk is there, and if they're moving, let's say if cryptocurrency is moving by 20% a day, it can also lose 20%, and you have to know what to do.
It's like with everything. It's like with Forex. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's similar, but it's also different. You can compare it a bit to Forex, but there is much more growth in cryptocurrencies at the moment, because they can grow 2-3 times in a few days. That's
brilliant.
Nothing unusual for someone.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is really good. I was curious about that myself because I have no clue about cryptocurrencies. I invested in OneCoin some time ago and I don't even know what OneCoin is. But anyway, my idea was I only put in the minimum amount of money just to see how it works, and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm learning. So Ian, finally, thank you so much. Ian, Ian is very fresh to thinking into results, and I'm delighted to have him because he's been on my mind for quite some time, because we've had quite a few Shopifyers, people owning Shopify shops in thinking into results, but we have not had lots of Amazon people. And I know, of course, everybody is familiar with Amazon. I think people in Europe are probably more familiar with Amazon than Shopify, even though both of them are amazing, but there's some differences. So Ian is working on an Amazon shop. And Ian, I'd love to ask you to tell us a little bit about what Amazon shop is, how does it work for you, how much time it takes, and why you think this is a good idea for people to get involved with.
Sure. How you doing, everyone?
Good to see you.
So I started my Amazon business earlier on this year, and I've been thinking about trying to earn additional source of income for a while, and I tried a couple of things, but nothing had really stuck. And I came across this opportunity through an email I got from Bob Proctor. He was promoting an online Amazon course. So it grabbed my attention, and I did a bit more research on it, and I just watched a load of videos on the subject, and I decided to go with it. It was a big enough decision because it was an expensive enough course, but I just went with it. What sold it to me, though, was the flexibility that it allowed. And because I have a full-time job and I have 3 small kids, I needed something that was flexible. So, and as well with this course as well, you could get up and run fairly quick without too much experience. So,
how long did it take you to actually set it up? How many months does it take you to set it up?
Well, you can start pretty much straight away. So the course, from the very start of the course, it goes through product selection with you. So you're starting to do productive work from the very start. You start with product selection. Now, the whole process to get a product selected and to bring it to Amazon might take 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
But for those months, you're learning as you're selecting the product, and you're learning as you go along. So, and with Amazon as well, it opens you up to a huge market, especially Amazon US, which I'm selling on. And
wonderful. And how does it work? So a couple of questions, because I know that you invested just like Anson invested in, why am I forgetting his name?
In Adrian Morrison, I think. I've come across that as well, actually.
Adrian. Yeah. So you invested in James Fladlien, right?
Jason Fladlien is his name,
Fladlien.
Yeah, no, that course I invested in was called Operation Physical Products.
And how much is the Jason Fladlien's course?
It was just under $4,000. Now, I think if you pay one lump sum, it's $3,500. Now that course has since merged with another course called ASM, and the cost is still the same. So I've migrated over to this ASM course now. But go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, so with both cases, whether this is Shopify or Amazon, you guys got some groundwork. You invested a little bit of money in terms of how to learn it fast, right? So someone mentored you how to learn it fast, and then it's the part of manifestation of your results, right? Because we know that you actually have to program your mind to select the product that is going to provide the benefits, right? So Ian has just started thinking into results. So we're helping him to program his mind to actually make millions with this shop.
That's the idea.
That's the idea. So yeah. Ian, what would you say? Actually, can you just give us also a little bit about stock? Like, how does it work with stock? Do you have to buy and keep stock? How does that work?
Yeah. Well, so the business model that the course teaches is private labeling and selling on Amazon. So this involves me sourcing a product in China. It can be from anywhere really, but I source from China.
Yeah.
So I contact suppliers. And I get samples sent over here. So I'll decide on a product. Then I get it manufactured over there. So maybe anywhere from a couple of hundred units up to thousands of units.
Yeah.
Then I get that product shipped to an Amazon warehouse. And then Amazon look after the storage and the fulfillment and collecting payments. So I don't have to handle the stock.
Wonderful.
Now, there is Amazon models where you can handle the stock and send to customers yourself.
Yeah.
But with this model, Amazon look after all that.
That's really nice. So you don't have to worry about the stock as well, but you do have to purchase it, right?
You do have to purchase it, yeah. So I suppose after the course, you're probably looking to launch a product. Now, some say you could do it for as little as $500, but realistically, I think you're looking at anywhere from $1,500 up to launch a product. So you can buy enough units of it and pay for some advertising and whatever other costs are there.
And so basically in the course, they walk you exactly just like Shopify. They walk you exactly how to advertise, what to do, how to select the product, everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So as I said, it starts with product selection, and then it goes on to contacting suppliers and negotiating with suppliers, and then getting the product shipped to Amazon and the obstacles you might encounter there. And then when you get it shipped to Amazon, that's when the real work really starts, because you need to get your product ranked.
Yeah.
Because if a customer searches for a product on Amazon, you might get hundreds or even thousands of products returned. So if you're not on page 1 there, you might as well be on page 100. Customers just won't see it. So you're competing with all these other suppliers, and that's the hardest part.
Okay. Well, this is where we're going to smash it with the mental work.
Yeah, so
Ensign can prove that.
That's right.
This is how it works. So I remember when Ensign shared with Henry, right now we are implementing 10 sales a day in our mind, right? And then they're going up and up and up and up. So this is, Ian, what you're going to see with this course. So,
so I'm about to launch my third product, and that's the plan with this one. It's 10 units a day with a margin of roughly $10.
Wonderful. And question for you, actually, who do you think this model for the business is actually good for? What sort of people?
Yeah, well, it suits anyone that's willing to put in a bit of work. It's very flexible, and you don't really require any technical skills or ability, any previous technical skills. So it suits anyone really. You do need to put in you need to put in a bit of work, a couple of hours a day. You might need to do that every day, but when you're launching a product, you need to spend a couple of hours a day on it. And anyone who's willing to put in the work, really, it suits. And you can do it from anywhere. You know what I mean? Once you have a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, or even a mobile phone,
that's good.
You can work on it.
And I'm guessing that you guys, it takes time at the beginning to build this shop, right? But when it's running, you know what to do, right? It's probably not taking a huge amount of time, does it?
No, once it can take 2 to 3 months to launch a new product between getting samples and getting it manufactured. But you need to put in some work to keep your product ranking when you do get it launched. But once it's launched, it doesn't take up as much time.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. So I just want to add one more. I met a guy, Tyrone. Don't know actually if you, Ian, are familiar with him, but he also teaches people Amazon. Now, this is much higher rate, but I'm going to mention this as well because I met him. This guy actually is 29. I think he's earning $250,000 a month, but he has like a higher priced business model for Amazon. And I will just say few minutes what that is. So what he does, he charges $15,000 for business in a box. So it's like he trains people to select the products, he trains people to do the work, but also what he trains people is to run a business. So he trains people to hire the right employees, and most of the employees, he said, are from Philippines or India. So he basically has like agents across the globe who are trained in product selection, trained in customer service, and he basically provides the business in the box. So it's like once you invest in the $15,000 in his mentorship, you're also being trained how to then get people to do the business for you, which I really like. It's just another level of option, but it costs much more. So the price for that, he said to me, is $15,000 to invest in mentorship, and that can be paid upfront, or there is installments process as well. And then he says that people are looking at about $10,000 investment in the product. But once that's done, it's just like he does the business in a box. So he says it takes about 2-3 hours a day to run it ongoingly, and you can also delegate most of it. So he was saying that this is good for people that maybe have multiple businesses. Now I know that Ensign also has multiple businesses, and he's running the Shopify, right? So that's just another another option for people that are willing to put a little bit more money and are interested in actually the whole business like structure, right? Because I think Tyrone was initially also training with Jason Fladlin, and then he also went off to a lot of business mentorship where he was like, but we also need to know how to hire people to do the work for us, so that we're not basically like being employees, eventually we want to be CEOs of the business. So I like that idea. And again, that idea is for someone that actually has, some substantial income that are willing to invest, because obviously these options are a lot lower input, right? So thank you guys so much. This has been amazing. I hope you guys actually found it interesting finding out about everybody else. It's so mind-blowing what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for taking the time. I know what I will do after this webinar, I will post it in our Facebook group, and all my clients will have it available so that they can look into it. And if also all your names will go under this video so that people are able to contact you if they resonate with your business model and they would like to find out more. And thank you so much, and wishing you best of luck and success with your businesses. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eva.
All the best. Take care, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.